Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Wednesday. I was going to wait for this, but I said I cannot wait. I got so excited. I said, I hope some people show up, and get notifications. And Church Nelly was like on it before I could even get the whole thing set up. So, hi, everybody. Okay, so starting right off the gate, let me get through my disclaimer and then I'm going to give the appropriate thank yous for the lovely support. I see you, Mrs. S. See, I told y'all I catch smoke from her. Y'all don't believe me, but I do. So she's told me to go all in. Mrs. S, I would, but I need my platform. I still need my channel. I might do Patreon just so I can really go in how I want to. For those that don't have sensitive ears and, constitutions, so to speak. Woo! All right, so I'm not going to delay. Let me get into this. I do hope you are all well on this lovely Wednesday. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So let me see. Yeah, I took this screenshot, I think the other day. I have another one. Did I load it? No, because I forgot. I wanted to give you guys an update. Let me do that now while I'm talking. I wanted to give you an update on Kaboom because until the giving is over, I want to always be mindful of highlighting it no matter what we're going to discuss. Because someone may just be coming upon my channel or the live stream for the first time. So there is a giving campaign it started May 4th and it runs through June 4th. There is a link pinned at the top of the chat, but this is the amount as of 12:30 or 12:45, whenever I copied this. So it's 70,762. So it's up from even yesterday, which is pretty good. So it's still giving, there's that burst in the beginning and then we slow down some and then it's like full throttle towards the end. So just keep giving. If you're not able to give, share the link. It's all good. So, let me see what else I need to touch on. I think that's it. So while this is not necessarily trash time, I do want to kind of, set the tone. I'll probably be going in hard, but I have my moment when I'll really be zinging. So anyway, let's get to it. So for those who don't know, today was the first day of the first trial. Harry has several suits going. And the media, of course, beforehand, from coronation to court, Prince Harry takes on mirror and phone hacking case. So, they expected this to kind of go on. And we see one of the Rhoda's names mentioned. PM are the initials. And he was the former editor of this particular tabloid that is catching heck from Harry, rightly so. And he wonders why he wasn't invited to the wedding. Ooh, so today, just shocker, not really. Let me hit this because I know what's getting ready to happen. I can feel it coming on. And so I want to do this now. Let me see. Do I have it? I don't know. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. Okay. So, again, if I might get really riled up, but I've been told to do that. And I'm going to thank Mrs. S. And I do remember there was another one. And let me just, I should be able to find it in the comments later, but okay. So today being case one, I'll say, but day one of the hearing, and this tabloid admits they apologized to Harry for the unlawful gathering of information and said that it warrants compensation. So I think we all were like, huh? When I saw this on the bird, I said, am I reading this correctly? A tabloid apologized and said that they know that this warrants, what they did was illegal, but it warrants compensation. I was like, oh wow. Further details in the case they're saying will be which begins, and this was an article that I had earlier. They expect him to give evidence, blah blah blah. They knew what was getting ready to happen. Harry wasn't going to play with the Daily Mirror and was going to let it be known all the things. Now they were trying to hide who the reporters are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, that doesn't look like it happened. So I'm just kind of going through the different articles that I did see. They had this hero. It begins tomorrow. Yeah, he's coming for you. I love that they picked this picture for him. But I saw this. You effed around and now you find out. Yes, that was, and thank you to the squatty who put that out there on the Bird app, because yes, they have effed around and they found out. So with this, let me just read you a little excerpt from this, and it just says, the British publisher of the Daily Mirror apologized for one instance of snooping on Prince Harry, but denied his other claims. As his first phone hacking trial begins Wednesday, with his lawyer accusing the newspaper of unlawfully gathering information on an industrial scale. While the admission that the publisher employed a private investigator for a 2004 article headlined "Sex on the Beach with Harry" may have marked a tiny victory for the Duke of Sussex, the story in question wasn't one of the nearly 150 that Harry alleges were the result of skullduggery. The 7-week trial that opened in London, Harry's biggest test in his legal battle against the British media. He and 3 others, including the soap opera star, are suing Mirror Group newspapers for alleged misuse of private information between 1991 and 2001, and that 2011, and that is the AP article, which there is a link in the description if you want to read through the whole thing. Feel free to. It's very good information in there. But can you imagine 150 that Harry? See, he was coming with all guns. So while they apologized for the one and said that it warrants compensation, Harry's like, and the other 149 that I'm talking about? Oh, okay. So you just want to ignore that. But, of course, they're saying if Harry is victorious against the Mirror Group newspapers, it could have wider implications for the British newspaper industry. Yes, it would hopefully change how they act. And we know the other phone hacking scandal. There was no other way for them to get Chucky's voicemails and all that stuff when he wanted to be a sanitary product. But yeah, he wanted to live in her. Yeah. But we still have to kind of hold our breath and keep praying, because as they said, that was just one of the situations, that I'll put it that way, that they were involved in. So Of course, the journalists are scared because they, the Mirror Group newspaper, so I'll say MGN, has been fighting not to have names out there, but no, names should be out there. You were big and bold enough. And I did see something on the Bird app that said that 11 million pounds, I think, were spent on private investigators and stuff. So, I mean, this is huge. Huge for this industry because they obviously are making much more than that if they're willing to spend that much on private investigators. So, this was my response on the Bird app. I said, love it. Prince Harry has receipts and was ready to drop it all. Guess the family connects at Daily Fail, etc., because they're all in that tabloidy group, made calls and said, don't push it further. Now, there's other squaddies that are saying the same. Oh, the royal family has made some calls and this kind of like make it look good, but stop, full stop on this. So it is just day one. I hope he plows right over these tabloids. I do. I hope he breaks the bank and breaks them, and we don't. It is what it is. If you're in that business, you take the chance, and it wouldn't be the first time that one gets, bankrupt. So I just wanted to, keep messing with him. He gave fair warning. Of course, they probably thought he never would even knew where their sources were. But, when you have conversations with people you kind of know, who else would have known that? I didn't tell anybody. So, um, yeah. But if you're on the Bird app, definitely check out Royal Suitor. She's given some good recap on this too. So I just wanted to kind of highlight. There it is, 11 million pounds on private investigators. Yeah. And then they're talking about, oh, but there may be redundancy because of, well, listen, you shouldn't have. Okay. Don't be jackasses. You effed around and you're going to find out. And yes, I hope he shutters your doors because they have destroyed lives. I mean, even Diana, just to walk out of her home and come off of KP property was sheer nightmare. I mean, I even remember when she was working out and they took that particular angle of picture. Yeah. And not a word was said from this family that, she birthed the heir as well as the spare. So she should have really been protected, but, it is what it is, right? I got this from a squatty. I want to thank you because this almost brought tears to my eyes when I saw this. Now, if you don't know what the picture's from when he stood for the grandmother, for QE2, when the grandchildren were standing. I can't even think of the word that I want to use, but if standing up for yourself burns a bridge, I have matches. We ride at dawn. Yes, that is the attitude that, I have. So now, fair warning to you all, this may drive tears from you, but thank you again to the squatty that I saw this and I had to snag it. So, yeah. If there's any idea of where his rage truly comes in, yes, his mother. But when he told you to back off his wife also, although this particular case is involving long before he even met Megan. So, yeah. But it is during the time frame that his mother died. Okay. Because 91 to 2011, yeah. Let's just put it into context. But I hope he truly does ride at dawn and has the matches lit and just throws them at every single one of them because they truly, truly deserve it. So, as would have it, um, hmm, the Derangers are mad, folks. Now, on the Bird app, as of the current ownership, people can they pay monthly for their blue checks. Unless, of course, you're a LeBron James who was like, I'm not paying. And so Elon pays his. But I guess those that are paying think they have some superiority issue, going on. Well, we're better than everybody. I don't pay that blue check any mine anymore. Verified my hours. But this person was like, stop calling him a title. He rejected. Woo, the smoke they were getting underneath their comment, which, they were coming back and people were like, what are you even talking about? Because it's like, show us where he rejected his title. And then others were saying it's a birthright that he can't shed. He's a prince. He was born one. He will always be one. But yeah, they always find their time to show their asses. And yeah. Now this idiot, he's shaking in his, and I'm sure he is shaking in his man baby diaper. Yeah, because um, he's being questioned for a second time over the phone hacking allegation. Um, I do remember hearing about the scandal, but because it really I wasn't checked in to the royal family and their shenanigans as I am right now. Yeah. Um, but PM, the man who I have more for him on Thursday, but I really wanted to kind of go with celebrating for Harry because that is, although it's like they said, a small victory, it's a victory. You apologize and you admit it. So with that, the Spaces parody account was quick to provide some laughter. And so the parody account, wow. You mean I could have also gotten an apology from these British rags, but instead I chose to accept £1 million from Rupert Murdoch and throw Harry and Meghan under the bus? Yes, that is exactly what you did. And so I couldn't even resist. I know it is a parody account, but I laughed and I was like, an apology plus bigger compensation, you big dummy. And thanks for refusing the half in and half out. Only smart thing you've done in life. So knowing that there's lots of eyes that read this parody account, thank you, because we know it was space that was like no to that half in half out. Well, thank you, because this case would never have come about because they would have never had been able to go after them, and we would have never known you took a payout, buddy. Mm-hmm. I bet you didn't donate it. Mm. Now, this one took the cake for me, but I wanted to share it anyway. Um, Remember, this is a parody. I just have to keep saying that. I will no longer entertain people who will refer to me as Princess Diana's son. As an enabler and a suck up to the British tabloids, I am now officially Queen Camilla's son. Okay. Now, I'm going to do, and it's going to be very short snippets of this because of these songs, because, yeah, I don't want to lose all the monetization on it, but you should know the beginning of some of this music, and I'll do a little talk in between, but is that not all of us right now? Celebrate good times. Come on. Oh, I hope he is celebrating. Because we are. Because you admit it wrong now. Why you think you're not wrong on the other 149 other situations? Well, we're gonna drag it out if you must, because there's gonna be a lot more stuff that we are all gonna learn about that beloved royal family. Hmm. Mhm. Now, my next little gathering of song. Um, I hope Harry does this later tonight, so you might know the music. So, if you don't know, that's Party Like a Rock Star. I hope he parties like a fucking rock star, because that is huge. Although, now I want to read that article, Sex on the Beach with Harry. Harry's too much now. All right, so um, I'll play this and then I'm going to jump into comments. You know this music, I'm sure. Okay. All right, let me jump into comments. Yeah. Woo! Oh my goodness. Hey B10, how are you? All right, what is this? Mrs. said I want to buy some stock and depends underwear. Anyone with Oh, definitely. Oh, without a doubt. All right, so since I'm jumping into comments, let me come up here and appropriately thank the beautiful donations. Hey, Sis Hilda, how are you? So, all right, first things first, Mrs. S. Trash time, trash time. Um, Now, if you saw her comment, you know. I hope you liked a little bit of this. So, she's a hard taskmaster, I tell you. And B10, thank you for you and Mrs. S. So let me just scroll down and make sure I haven't missed any other. Oh, Lottie, thank you so much. Thank you to you. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are really sweet. And hello, Sis Hilda, if you didn't hear me earlier say that, or if I didn't actually verbally say it. All right. Oh, look at you. Keeper, how are you? And thank you to you. Thank you so very much. All right, let me hit my little, thank you music. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all so, 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 so very much. All right, let me get in the comments. Um, these people are going to leave Harry, Meghan, and their children alone. I would hope so. Mm, but they don't seem to ever learn a lesson. So, yeah. But they will one day. They will, they will, they will. Let me see. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the burn. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now I know if I had asked y'all for some selections. Woo! Yes, keep on winning. That's right. We take small victories too, as AP, and that is really because it was the AP. That's why I used that article. But yeah, woo! Y'all are gonna learn. You're gonna learn, as he is affectionately called, the Ginger Avenger. People are gonna learn. Leave Harry alone. Leave his wife. It's just that, yeah. I think some phone call was made because apologize. I don't know how it works in the UK, if it's the same as here in the US. In the US, you have your pre-trial and you have all your motions, and at the point that you get all the evidence that each side is going to bring to the table. Yeah, I wonder if it was one of those moments and then they realized, yeah, there's no way we're not going to get out of this one. But I hope, woo, that they pay up bigly in honor of number 45. And no, I'm not going to discuss that. I'm not discussing that person. No, 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 no. No, they should be exposed and fined. Yes, all their little deeds. Now, there's an old saying: "What happens in the dark comes to light." Now, they were big and bold to do all this stuff. Then they should be big and bold for it to be out there. Of course, their handlers is what they're trying to protect. We know that. We know that. Oh yes, Mrs. S. Did you see how Harry walked in his military garb at his grandmother's funeral, sharp and precise, still brings tears to my eyes whenever I look back at it. Oh, definitely. That's why that picture that took me. I was like, yeah, because of all of them, including the heir. No, Harry. Yeah, he's the true military man and the one that they don't want to actually look like he is or acknowledge that he is. So, wow, there's a lot of people in here. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Hope you are all well. And, I'll say this. If you are a supporter of Harry and Meghan, feel free to drop in the chat and say hello. If you're not a supporter, you can at least say hello, but be mindful that the mods will zap you if you say anything that is inappropriate. Okay. But we're cool peeps here. Feel free. Let us know you're there. Mrs. S. Itches are running scared. They thought that Harry was like his blood sharer and would settle. Whoa, that's a good saying, blood sharer. I'm usually like the male parental unit. I always think of Conehead now. KC3 doesn't have a Conehead yet. And I won't even say anymore, but just know that Thursday's going to be, it's going to be fire. At 2, busy mama, at 2, the trash can. Y'all kill me. And it's funny because when I thought of that whole, trash time, I'm like, they probably won't like this. God, who knew? That was like the best thing. Oh, let me go over on the other side and see if I can see it on the YouTube side. Because, StreamYard isn't kind to me to show the, when there is a milestone message or just the milestone is selected. So that's a little perk for all the members too, that each month they have a free, they can post a message or just send through just acknowledging how long they've been a member. But yeah, I'm not sure where it is unless you just go up a little bit. There it is. I'm here for I'm here for trash time. Oh, that is too funny. Y'all know y'all love trash time. I'm thankful because if it's trash time that keeps y'all coming back, hey, more trash. Woo! I don't know. Will I ever not have a moment where there's no trash to share? I wonder. I do wonder that. But yes, Kat. All right. I give thanks to you for pouring into me each month, but also, throwing your support behind me means a great deal to me. So thank you. Let me see. And I remember my friend spinning me so fast on the merry-go-round, so fast, got dizzy and hurled. Oh, God. I don't even know. What is that in relation to something I said? Because, oh, my lordy. Dolores, that's why it's so important to trend thing. We have receipts because um, we want it to go international. We want people outside of Britain to know what happened exactly. Because for far too long, hmm the Royal Rota has, or the Rota has controlled the narrative, aka the royal family. The invisible contract is not so invisible, but yeah. Um, mhm, mhm, mhm. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, Lucy. Oh, thank you. You don't make me cry. I can't cry yet. I'm supposed to be ruthless, as Mrs. S has stated. um, Let me see if there's any. Oop, midwife YouTube turn up. What? Okay. Y'all are something. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Okay, now we've aged ourselves because I'm sure some younger people may not know that particular. Teresa, yes, I'm singing out loud in my house and my daughter is rolling out loud. Yes, your mom's enjoying herself. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Morning. Did you hear? No, Java fell ill at Buckingham Palace garden party. Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but okay. You're catching me during trash time, so. Karma, karma, karma. Just know the melanated ancestors don't play. Um, Especially, nobody could dangle him over a balcony, but he deserves, you know, he should be careful of what he eats. Mhm. And I do hope that it's not that bug that's going around that, some members of the royal family just keep getting over and over again. It was a large group, and oh, what is the saying from that movie? Oh my gosh, I can't think of the saying. Anyway, they were dressed like I had it. Let me see if I have it because I have it for tomorrow's trash time. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, y'all, because I know I didn't bring it over until today, but it's for tomorrow. And oh, the Hunger Games. That's it. They look like they were in the Hunger Games. Mm. Or one of those sects in the Midwest that they marry them off really young and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they kind of dress a little bit on that. Mm. But what was the saying that was in Hunger Games? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it, but I'm sure somebody's going to drop it in the chat for me because, yeah. Woo! Delphine, how are you? Bless your heart and God bless you. Woo, thank you. Usually when you say bless your heart, you're cussing somebody out. That's the sweet southern way of cussing somebody out. So I have my way. If I'm in, especially work, sometimes, it's a little, the way I might end my emails, you might think, oh, wow. But no, when I'm like telling you, yeah, no, I'm not even going to say it because I'm not trying to give that info up. Yes, the Ginger Avenger, we love you. Still we rise at Maya Angelou. Yes. Uh, hey, Vinny, how are you? Oh, that's funny. Please zap you. Oh, you're into zapping? Space is into pegging. Y'all might have a lot in common. Oh, allegedly he's into pegging. Okay, let me put that out there. Marsha, as long as there are trashy people doing trashy things, there'll always be trash to share. Oh, that's true. But well, I do wonder, like, come on. I mean, I don't mind because, hey, It gives us laughter because we just have to laugh at it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. The Sussex Squatty's new Jabba that was not well. Only he himself didn't fathom that. He should have been minding his own business. That part. And he should have kept Harry and or Meghan and or their children out of his mouth. Don't make jokes ever about failing a child like that. Big Lord, nobody can do it to him. So, whew. The Hunger Games. Oh, there you go. May the odds be forever in your favor. Thank you. That is it. I had made the fourth be with you because of the May, but yeah. May the odds be forever in your favor. And that's for the royal family. But we know how that ended, don't we, in that movie? Mm-hmm. And the president just kept coming after her and coming after her and coming after her. And oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Woo! Game of Thrones. Well, I mean, they are acting like that amongst themselves in the UK. Harry is not even. Mm-mm. But again, they should take note of how the Game of Thrones ended also, because as I've said before, who many thought would have the throne did not at the end. So keep on effing around and you're going to find out quickly. Okay. Now, all them MBEs, member of the British Empire. Now, you know what? That just tickles me because there is no more British Empire. But okay. If you want it, you got it now. Lottie. And I really shouldn't laugh at that, but karma is I'll just skip the word. Karma is Jabba slowly. Yes, well, he's doing that to himself because he could get on a treadmill. Like I know some people have issues and can't lose the weight, but whatever. I'm like a pig in a pedal right now. Whoa, Rhonda. Jabba's jaws will be glad for the ooh. Ooh. Well, I mean, was it food poison or something, or he was sick when he got there? See, I would be heated because you, sir, could have stayed away. You did not have to be there if you weren't feeling well. Now, you probably brought a plague. Thank you to them. But, I'm just saying, okay, it's just fun. Haha. Okay. All right. So, woo, for all of you that are here, thank you. Thank you so very much. Please, I'm going to say it again. Remember to hit the like button, share if you're able to share. And if you have not subscribed, this is your first or second time, please hit that subscribe button. If you've been here more than that and you haven't subscribed, what's the problem? You know you're addicted to this channel or like the channel. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I like you too, although I don't know you're out there. Let me see, Michelle. People are already calling Harry King of Hearts. I bet Willie is mad. Chuck is jealous, and Camilla is scared. No, she's not scared. She's just plotting. Let's replace that. She's plotting. So, but she's got the ultimate. I mean, I had friends that know that I'm very staunch supporter of Harry and Meghan, and so they were laughing because they were seeing all the memes out there on the consort. And they were like, I guess you've seen this. I'm like, mm-hmm. Yes, I have, but thanks for sharing. Yeah, I've seen it. Because they were like, of course, most of the memes are, all the side chicks are celebrating that, one has become queen. Now I'll read Lorna's message. Someone send a list of all the royal rodents that criticized Meghan and fell ill to the rest of the royal rodents with a note saying, "Do you really want to tempt fate?" And or fell down steps and or cracked the rib or busted their face or um, you know became redundant at their jobs or get called out by you know all of the squad that those that are known and unknown and just keep sending the receipts around. Yes. They don't listen to us. They take and write articles based on stuff that we used to throw out there as bait. Yeah, okay. We're not the smartest rats in the room. Lottie, from the time Java made the statement about Archie, he was not well. Like I said, the melanated ancestors don't play. Um, and they've been asked very sweetly to just stop. Then that had the statement in 2016, please back off. Then in 2017, was it 2017? I thought there was another statement, but I may be mistaken. But of course, their announcement came, 2020, and all hell broke loose because they were like, oh, but Catherine has a vermin spread. Oh, please. Well, if he spreads, never mind. No, I'm not going to do that. No, 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 no. Teresa, Teresa, you on a roll today. Jabba was too busy washing his mouth on the substances and neglected his own health. Leave people business and mind your own. Listen, how do I want to say this without getting completely in trouble and losing my channel? Yeah, I'll agree with you because he was either using that water that had sewage pumped into it to wash and rinse his mouth because he's full of ish. He is full of ish. Hey Gloria, how are you? Woo! Leslie, now you know why Harry walked in that coronation smiling like a cat with a bird in his mouth. Was he not? Yes, he was smiling. Smiling, waving, pointing. Harry owned that place. The moment he walked in, he owned it. They saluted him as they should. Um, you know, it's only the media that says all the crazy stuff. 1 minute you're like, oh, don't come, don't come. And then it's like, oh, he's here. And then it's like, well, he left right after. Oh my gosh. He didn't attend, the reception. Y'all told us he wasn't. So why are y'all acting surprised now? And I know you really didn't want to be in a room with him. When he had no choice, he would put on the smile, nod his head, and kind of get along just to get along. Y'all would not, the Rhoda would not have wanted to be in the room with this Harry. They don't. They really don't. Was that Rebecca he shut down in South Africa when he said, why are you like that? Don't be like that. As he was getting in the vehicle after leaving an engagement, because whatever she said, that was inappropriate, of course. And, they wrote headlines about it, of course, but yeah, whatever. Vinny, so the Tabs went after Meghan to take her out, thereby crippling Harry emotionally, keep him in the palace. They felt Harry would be coming after them. Yeah, well. The fact that we know that Meghan had asked and even spoke with their lawyers to proceed with a lawsuit when her letter was chopped up and printed and all that, when she knows she had copyright. Thankfully, she has a wonderful husband that probably told her, you have copyright, because I doubt those lawyers came to her, and has friends, especially Amal. Like, you would think that when that this particular Duchess and or Princess, whichever title you want to use for Meghan, has a friend that is one of the leading human rights attorneys, that you would leave her alone. But no, y'all want to keep coming for her. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And her husband, Harry's going to make you pay for what you did back then, and Lord knows, he's going to get you real good for the years 2016 to present. They all need to just get the checkbooks out. Okay. We all apologize. We're throwing up the white flags. We are surrendering. We are not going to proceed any further and just cut the checks, break your bank accounts, reclass it to zero. That's what I would say. Leslie VS. Now we know why PM got sick after that lunch with Beatrice and Eugenie. Maybe Eugenie was so pissed. Was so pissed she dropped a little nugget and walked out that lunch. Well, do. You see Harry. I mean, I did see an article. Oh, he arrived with them, Eugenie and her husband, and I'm like, okay, we know the dynamic with them, so. You think she gave him a heads up? Like you's in trouble now. I hope she did, for all of us. Okay. Fair warning, I have a hard stop, so I'm going to have to stop by 2, just to let you all know. Let's see. Hello there, Tiger. Hi, hello everyone. I'm late. What happened to Job? Oh, he got sick at the garden party. The garden party where the new Fab Four. Y'all have said that so many times, it's not even funny. The new Fab Four. If y'all say so. The Unworkables. I'm done. The consort is a spider or wants to be one. Ooh, yeah. I don't think she's going to get them in her web. Well, not Harry, Meghan, and the other children, but the other ones are all in the web. And we know how spiders kill their prey. Yeah, that's why Chucky Chucks looks the way he does. Now, y'all figure that out on a spiritual level. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Patreon because there's things I want to say, but I know no, can't say here. I will be saying in Patreon. And so, yeah. I'll let y'all know when I get that all set up. Man drops in. Jabba fell at the bunny. Yeah, he fell well. I wonder if he's feeling any better. Woo! Jeannie. Good evening, everyone. Just heard we guys play Celebrate. Yeah. It is a Cookies and Cream. How are you? Channel member and my manager. I do hope all is well on your end, even given the situation that you and your family are encountering right now. But yes, one, there you go. There are energy vampires. Yeah. Now, you remember the articles they were writing about Meghan? I'm going to just give this little tidbit that I'm going to rock out on a few more comments. I'm going to get the heck off of here because I'm going to wind up getting myself in trouble. But those articles on Meghan about putting a spell on Harry, that was deflection. Because Harry looks vibrant and full of life. But when people, now, whether you believe it or not, there are those that will go to the lengths of putting a spell on the one that they want. And then that person will do whatever to be with them. But they look like death warmed over. Kingy. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, that's just my, opinion on things. How my eye sees it. And I'm moving along. Okay. Educate. Thank you so very much for the super sticker. I'm just scrolling through real quick. Okay. Hey, Black Queen. I just saw your name as I was scrolling down, looking at comments. Okay. This is for you, Educate. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you for the blessings, y'all. Okay. Little Mac Harry was not going to eat that food. He knew Mama Dory had fried chicken wings. Seasoned food. Okay. I'm not even going to even read any more comments after I say this because y'all are probably going to be on the floor laughing. Harry did talk about the seasoned food because that wasn't all that was seasoned that he tasted. And on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We'll keep our eye on this case and we will come back. Trash time may get shifted a little bit tomorrow, depending on what outcomes come out of, day 2 of the hearing. Hopefully they just fold and just wave the white flag and just say, So, yeah, see, now I can't because, you see, midwife, all right, Navi, y'all are on the same page. He did say he loves her scent. Okay, now y'all just take that. All right. I love you all. Thank you all for joining me. There's quite a few of you in here. I saw that number and it almost scared me. So please, yes, Gwendolyn, please take care of yourself. Church Nelly, please take it easy. I saw you saying you were going to do laundry. Please take it easy. Please. All right. Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for the super sticker. If you just want to hear that song one more time. Here you go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Let me see. Ruth. Baron sings your song. You need to help him to sing it better. He does all right. He does all right. I'm actually honored that he loves it so much. My husband thinks you all, they're just being kind to you. Don't lose track. So, woo. Oh, you think he is? Oh, yeah. People were making a joke about him having a hanger in his hand. Child, they better be glad he didn't go to that luncheon because, in some homes, a hanger is used to whoop the wheels off of the kids. So, or other people that are getting on the nerves. I'll just say that. All right. Love you all. Here's my outro. Be safe, be well. Wear your mask when you need to. Bye.